The cook's revenge. The kitchen was her kingdom. She knew every crack in the stone floor, every scent that lingered in the air. The tang of onions, the warm smoke of roasting meat, the faint sweetness of cornbread cooling on the hearth. To the family who owned her, she was simply the cook, a woman whose hands kept their tables full and their bellies satisfied. But to herself, she was a storm brewing in silence. Her name had once been whispered tenderly by her sister. That sister, along with her young son, had been sold away on a hot afternoon when the cicadas sang louder than her screams. She remembered the moment clearly, the small hand of her nephew clutching her skirt, his cries swallowed by the dust rising from wagon wheels. The master had not even looked back when he made the sale. To him it was profit. To her it was the ripping out of her heart. Grief burned through her body, but grief alone could not sustain her. It hardened into something sharper, something colder. Revenge. Yet she was clever. The whip punished rebellion in the fields, but no whip could strike what could not be seen. And so she went about her work, quiet and obedient, her face calm as her heart seethed. She prepared their feasts, their Sunday spreads, their fine suppers when guests arrived in silk and linen. She bowed her head when thanked. She hid her smile when praised, and slowly she began. The chamber pots of the family were left for her to empty, a duty meant to humiliate. She did not flinch. Instead, she gathered their waste with steady hands, carrying it as if it were the richest spice in her arsenal. A spoonful at first, hidden in the stew, a touch stirred into gravy, a ladle poured carefully into soup. The family licked their lips and complimented her cooking. Guests groaned with satisfaction, unaware of what seasoned their tongues. Children begged for seconds, and mistresses laughed with wine-sweetened voices, never knowing they swallowed the cook's hatred with each bite. The cook never faltered. Her face betrayed nothing, though inside she smiled bitterly. The master grew proud of her talents. The finest cook in the county, he boasted, raising his glass to his guests, while spooning another helping onto his plate. The cook lowered her eyes, hiding the fire within them. Night after night, she worked, feeding them her vengeance. The house rang with music, laughter, and the clinking of silverware, but only she knew the truth. Their joy was built on filth, their delight served from the very pots they scorned her to clean. She could not bring back her sister or her nephew, but with each meal, she took something from the family who had taken everything from her: their dignity, their sense of superiority, their imagined purity. And though history would never record her name, the story whispered among the enslaved carried her legacy, the cook who poisoned their pride, one plate at a time.